close, little guy. But don't worry, your fearless guide knows the way. Just stick close and try not to get too...
It's so fascinating. The scenery here is... The mushrooms here are taller than trees.
Look all you want, just don't get any ideas about taste testing them, okay? Most plants down here are high...
A glowing hammy. That would make it perfect to light things up in the... Stupid Chippy, stop daydreaming.
Yes, that's what they call themselves. They've lived underground for who knows.
Whoa! His skin is all pale and gray.
Stay underground your whole life without ever seeing the sun, and you'd look like that too. Not that it'd matter for you two. You're covered in fluff. Even if you turned white, who would notice? Here you go again, all inquisitive and serious. Oh, they do. They scatter like startled birds the moment they see a stranger. I don't know much about them, nor am I interested. They're just part of the underground. Ugh, there it is. That's it.
Calling strength.
Oh, right. Forgot you were dying over there. Want some water?
Water. Ew.
Yikes. Is he sick? Injured? Either way, it's bad. I don't...
Magister, there's a strange magical mark on his face. His wounds aren't natural.
I'll lend a hand too, if I can help.
That's Stoplander. Ah, the filth.
Hey, that's so rude!
Let me handle this. Look closely, pointy ears. I'm a dwarf. The very kind you lot say scurries around in mines. So unless your definition of filth includes expert engineers within him and her, the very mage who just helped you, yeah, you owe her a proper thank you. And fast.
Dwarf.
There we go. Now, go ahead and ask your questions.
Sir, you're badly injured.
I was punished, branded with a stigma of judgment. I haven't had any dew for days. I spilled the divine dew.
Wait! You're telling me you...
That was divine dew, a sacred gift from the Queen. I served a noble in South Lauren, but after my master grew angry, they branded me with a stigma of judgment.
They actually branded a magical mark on your skin? The area around the mark is already festering.
It is Her Majesty's grace. Without it, for the honor of drinking the divine dew, we would give everything. Worse than death. Without the dew, we become corrupted, unable to cleanse my body and soul. I've already...
A corrupted transformation? First time I've heard of it. You...
I have to leave. If my master sends him after me, he'll...
Wait, sir, what's your name?
He's going to come after me. If I'm caught...
All right, slow down.
Please, help me. No, stay away.
Huh?
Step aside. He's dangerous.
Hey, let's talk this through. This man seems injured.
Your Majesty, please, save me!
Out of the way. Is there ever any doubt? Halt! I am Indris, captain of the South Thorin Guard. You've been involved with a Sinned One. This matter touches upon our clan's deepest secrets.
Wait, are you talking about that kid turning? I've seen that before. I thought it was some rare underground species.
I can't disclose that. But now you're involved. You must come with me to South Thorin. The High Priest...
That's a very suspicious request. We're not going anywhere.
Don't complicate things.
Hey, what's with that tone?
So, you'd rather resolve this with
Wait! Indris, you just said we'd be going to South Thorin.
the place where my people reside. It's a sanctuary I'm simply following protocol. There's no reason to be nervous, and given the special contributions the dwarves have made to our people, she'll certainly not be harsh with you.
Indris, can we have a...
Very well. I'll wait here. But don't even think about running.
Actually, I was planning to take you to South Thorin myself.
Zany, I'm not sure I can trust you. You heard what that guy said, right? The dwarves have made special contributions to the assail. Shippy heard it too! You definitely know more than you're letting on. What's your connection to them? And what really happened to bring us down here? If you don't explain, how can we trust you? This is important because...
Oh, wow. What on Asperia did those circus dwarves do to provoke you? Anyway, I can assure you, everything is not what you think. There are things I can't tell you yet. South Thorin, the royal city of the Assail, was built by my...
Wait, built by dwarves? You guys in the assail are that close?
Well, it's not a big deal. We've built so many things throughout the years. Without my people, like building bridges in the east 1,000 years ago, digging rivers in the west 800, and yes, building houses underground for certain individuals 300 years ago. It's all a part of business, really.
If that's the case, why...
The Assail are reclusive and don't like outsiders. We've got to respect our clients' wishes and not reveal them.
I don't think it's that simple. You're...
Fine. They've had some minor collaborations with but don't worry. Since we've allied with the Lightbearer Empire, I assure you, there's no betrayal of the Empire's interest. Anyway, I was originally going to sneak you into South Thorin, but with Indris offering to guide us...
Is that city really hard to get into?
The Assail don't like dealing with outsiders, and they're masters of magic. The royal city is... I've even been turned away a couple of times.
So you've been there before?
Of course. How else would I know about the lift? So, what do you say? Should we follow him?
That's right! The general...
All right, let's follow him for now. When the time comes, I'll figure things out. If it comes to it, I'll go call Indris. Hey!
Thank you for your cooperation. Follow me.
Thank you for your hospitality. I plan to depart in 2 days. I'll make sure to report everything from this inspection with the...
I'll be counting on you to sing our praises back in the city. Reuben, don't just stand there. Bring the wine, lad.
Chief, we found this on the General. It's quite similar to our own technology.
Flimsy trinket from an untrustworthy source. destroy it. And make sure the General gets handed over to our partners clean and quiet. Just
You really think the Empire will just let this go?
don't be so quick to underestimate our friends, Reuben. Our partners have a way of... It's time for our allies in Savannah to pay their dues. Let's see how they...
Toplanders, just my luck.
Hey, pointy ears. If it weren't for us surface folk building your fancy houses, you'd still be snoozing and...
What? A mere Toplander, rejected.
What's magic worth if you can't lift a brick? I could blast you to bits before you...
God! God! Kill her!
Sir, I'm on official duty. Do not interfere.
Such audacity! Let me see, Captain Interest. Oh, I bet he's off drowning himself in wine.
Matters concerning surface dwellers fall under High Priestess Valara's judgment.
The High Priestess? You expect me to believe that?
The Exarchs stand as one to protect Salthorin.
How dare you speak of High Priestess Valara so...
The law is clear. Matters concerning surface dwellers go to the High Priestess.
You threaten me? You commoner upstart? Listen! My divine due has been stolen! The Queen's divine grace! That is the real crisis! Not a pack of ill-omened wanderers.
Report to the Hall of Valor. My subordinates are on duty there.
Insolence! You dare dismiss me! Let's see how he handles a subordinate.
As you wish.
Just you wait! When your cast...
Glory to the Queen.
Indris, I see a shift in your usually steady...
A lowborn from Salthorin fled and underwent a transformation, which ultimately led to his elimination. Thankfully, their timely intervention prevented further chaos.
A concise report as expected. I shall inquire further into the details from our guests directly. You may go now.
As you command.
Welcome, honored guests, to Salthorin. May Her Majesty's brilliance guide your path. Forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
You're much more refined than those pointy ears outside.
Were you slighted by some unruly assail? Please accept my deepest apologies on their behalf. Our people are isolated. We know little of surface dwellers beyond the dwarves. Any offense, I trust this slight misunderstanding will not impede our cooperation with Brimstone Village. You are from...
Yes, we are.
That's good to hear. I was simply curious, as there seems to be a lady in your company who is not a dwarf. I apologize for not asking sooner. May I have your name, esteemed guest?
Ahem. High Priestess, we didn't just come to discuss our collaboration. But worry not. We will remain silent about it and pretend we saw nothing today.
Cooperation thrives on mutual understanding. Should you choose not to delve into this matter, we too shall refrain from prying into the affairs of your temple. Ah, it seems...
Oh, no! My friend simply got distracted. You see, we, came to discuss the temple. Yes, we've actually hit some hurdles in building. Something to do with the assail.
Impossible. The divine dew is Her Majesty's blessing. Without it, our bodies and souls... It is our most sacred and revered gift, and no...
Surely you can make an exception.
Respectful one. Her Majesty has already granted you the unprecedented privilege, rebuilding Helthor's temple, reviving the god of mining and metallurgy. Such devotion from the dwarves. I nearly wept when Eldric's Her Majesty, like myself, was deeply moved by the dwarves' loyalty. That is
What do you mean, permitted? We helped restore South...
The royal city's construction was centuries ago, and still, we provide echo rights to Brimstone Village. Does this not prove the gratitude of the...
It does! Of course, it does! I get it now. I'll speak with Eldric and make sure...
I appreciate your understanding. Please inform your chief that should he need any magical... But beyond that, I am afraid we cannot make further...
Got it! Well, we won't take up more of your time.
Take care, esteemed guests. I'm afraid I have a few things I need to handle.
Just hear something mind-blowing? Yes, and now I'm full of questions. Zany, are you really not working with Eldric and his crew?
Of course not! How many times do I...
But you sounded so familiar with them just now. If you're not in league with them, spill everything you know.
All right, all right. What exactly do you want to know? It's all about faith. People in your empire follow Dura. But even though Helthor's gone, there's still a stubborn bunch who refuse to switch their allegiance. That's the Brimstone folks for you. Personally, I think it's pointless. Faith doesn't lie in brick and Helthor's long gone, and he's not coming back. Reviving Helthor? Ridiculous. Someone found this one part was about reviving a god. It's even more absurd than the stories I made up as a kid. I'm not stupid enough to believe such nonsense. Echorites are an extremely rare underground mineral found only in assail-controlled territory. They're used to make weapons that are incredibly resilient, light as a feather and able to...
Oh! We've seen one! That great sword Eldric showed General Hogan was amazing!
Because, you see, we dwarves can't use magic.
Is it really that simple? I mean, even if Helthor came back...
Ages ago, when Helthor was around, we dwarves had magic too.
Is your lack of magic connected to Helthor's fall?
Not entirely, but many of my kin believe that if Helthor were revived, what's absurd is the fact that we've gone far longer without magic than we ever had. But these are just some old tales. Because of them, we're working with the Assail, trading our skills and labor for Echo rights. So, do you believe me now? For now? Well, it's always wise to be... Enough of this. Let's get moving. This royal city isn't exactly rolling out the red carpet for us, and I'd rather not run it. The lift platform is to the west.
Aunt Zany, Is it really you?
Aunt?
Aunt Zany! Oh, it's really you! Helther's beard, I can't...
Wrong person. Never seen you before in my life.
Oh, come on, it's me, Finn! You know, the kid who stole your wine and then you walloped me so hard I saw stars? Halthor's hammer, you haven't aged a day in a hunt. Where in the underground have you been all these years? No word, no message? Even Eldrick would... Speaking of Eldrick, he's chief now. After you left, he...
Toplander, if you have time to chat, you have time to work. No slacking.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to? I'm no servant of yours. Try showing some respect.
Don't forget, it was you dwarves who came begging for Echorites. Without Her Majesty's generosity, without our magic, your so-called craftsmanship is just...
Excuse me? If it weren't for us dwarves, USAIL wouldn't even have a city to strut around in. Look at these arches, these pillars.
Watch your tongue. The fact that we allowed your kind to work on this sacred project is already an act of mercy.
Oh, please, so what? The temple is sacred, but somehow your royal what? Drinking a few drops of divine dew makes you gods now?
Enough! You'll hold your tongue and prepare...
Oh, yeah? Make me! I'm...
You insolent! Then rest forever!
Whoa, whoa, don't fight!
This is the worst luck. The temple was nearly finished, and now I have to deal with this smug, puffed-up priest. They only...
Finn, you guys are really building the temple.
You slipped up. You called me Finn, which means you...
Ugh, fine, you got me. Now spill, tell me about the temple.
Aunt, let's be clear. I know you're against it, but Eldrick's leading the charge, and he's dead set up. It's almost done. You should go see it sometime. It's that said, you leaving the village was probably the right move. Eldrick's become more and more... Well, never mind that. Who's this with you? They're not a sail, are they? An envoy? What in Helther's name is an envoy doing underground? Eldrick never mentioned...
Finn, listen. She's got an important role. Don't go blabbing to Eldrick just yet, alright?
Well, if you say so, I'll keep quiet. It's been way too long since we last saw each other. Hey, I've got some technical questions for you.
You've grown up, huh? Actually getting into research now.
Yes, I designed an automatic loader. But the...
Rookie mistake. Did you bring the blueprints? Let me see. We'll figure it out.
Magister, while Zany's catching up with her... nephew, let's step aside for a second. So, Zany does know the dwarves from Brimstone Village. We decided to trust... Even if she knows them, it sounds like she left 8. If the village's whole plan is to build the temple and resurrect Helthor, then maybe Zany was so against the temple plan that she even left the village. Every time the temple or reviving their god comes up, she always reacts with disdain. Are you saying we should still trust her? Well, she's had plenty of chances to ditch us, but she didn't. And back in front of the High Priestess, I don't think she's a bad person. At least until we get back to the surface. Chippy also thinks Zany isn't bad. Magister, what do you think? Besides, even if Zany's keeping secrets from us, she has no idea we're actually here to investigate the Dwarves' Rebellion. So in a way, for now, the real priority is getting back to Brimstone Village and reporting everything to... Wow! Amy, you've really thought a lot of... Why, thank you. I do my best. Don't get a big head over it. Stupid Chippy. What do you mean by that?
There you are. I leave you alone for 2 minutes, and you're already squabbling like a pair of... Right. Listen up. Yes, I lived in Brimstoneville. Eldrick and I didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. So I made the decision to pack up my research. When you first mentioned him, I pretended not to know him because I didn't want to be associated with...
That's fair. Everyone's got things they'd rather not talk about.
You're quite level-headed, little furball.
Well, when that dwarf called you aunt, Chippy almost fell over. You don't look near...
Well, I can't help it if I look young. Enough about that. The lift's waiting, so let...
To the Supreme Queen, your loyal servant, Valara, offers you endless reverence. Your Majesty, a light bearer has arrived in Southoran. Their intentions unknown. What are your orders?
Valara, you summoned us all here for something this...
Ravion, this concerns the...
how I envy you, Théodore. Standing at the gate all day must give you plenty. Perhaps you should focus on your actual duty. If any rats sneak into the royal hall...
Sometimes, I wonder if you're truly Her Majesty's son.
Southoran will be just fine without me wringing my hands over every little inconvenience. But Valara, all this over a... If you want to have Indris do your dirty work, go right ahead. Just don't forget, I simply never expected such a small matter to rattle you and...
There are many among our kin who resent Toplanders setting foot in Southoran, ignoring their voices. If the dwarf was the only one to witness the corruption, I might have allowed for one of them. She is no dwarf, and the one who brought her is equally suspect. I will not permit unknown variables to endanger Southoran.
I do not.
Ravion, you...
Now. Why so tense? If you vote against it, then I'll change...
Silence.
Your Majesty, regarding the matter at hand...
No need to say more. Valara, you will see to it.
As you command, Your Majesty. Your wish shall...
High Priestess. They assisted us in containing the corruption.
The pretense of goodwill is a deception, Indris. You are among the most loyal. Surely...
But High Priestess, they seek only to leave. Whether they are deceiving us or not.
Enough. Loyalty means not tolerating any... They know too much. The corruption, the divine due, our dealings with the dwarves. Shall we...
If we could simply...
Think of the Queen. Think of our people. Will you...
As you command, High Priestess. Lay down your weapons.
What's the meaning of this, Indra?
I'm afraid you will never leave Southoran.
But why? We didn't do anything.
I cannot say. You have only two choices. Defeat me, or...
Then Chippy chooses to fight. Magister, just say the word. Charge!
Who sent Indris to stop us? Could it...
But she told us to leave. When we first entered the royal city, that rude Assail mentioned they had 3 exarchs. Maybe someone... Whoever it is, if they dare threaten our Magister Chippy, you're puffing up your cheeks again. We finally made it back to the surface. Let's contact General Hogan.
Oh, what's this little gizmo? The craftsmanship is precise, the structure is intricate, and the mechanism runs without a...
Hogan made it. He's a brilliant dwarven craftsman we know. Our
Ah, that rascal. Know him? Please. We're practically family. Hugin was my apprentice.
Hugin always talks about his master. I never expected it to be you.
That's right. What a stroke of fate. So you know that brat too.
But Zany, Hugin has a huge beard, and you're so... young.
What's this? Interrogating a lady's age again? Where are your manners, little hamster? Stop staring at me! Contact your friend already!
Why isn't he picking up?
Could it be a mechanical failure? Let me take a look. Bearings are smooth.
Magister, could something have happened to General Hogan?
Relax. A full-grown knight doesn't just vanish into thin air. Then I'll help you search. I know the place like the back of my hand. I'll hold on to this little gadget for now. If I find anything, I'll call you. You do have extras, right?
Yes, we do. Let's hurry and find General Hogan. Zany, he's a valiant knight wearing armor and carrying a greatsword.
Got it. I'll search carefully.
Mr. Ironbeard, sorry to bother you.
Ah, how should I know? Don't bother me. A supply shortage at a time like this.
Huh? Mr. He stormed off in a rage. The supply shortage. No time to worry about that. Hello, Miss Hyla.
Huh? Oh, you'd better ask Eldrick. I've got work to do. Either in the village, or I hope he's in the mine. He should be handling the smelting furnaces can't sit idle. We've got a mountain of... We dwarves don't just take pride in our craftsmanship. We...
Magister, it's been a few days. Didn't expect to run into you here. How?
Thanks for asking. We're all doing well.
Good, good. And how'd the inspection go? If you've still got an appetite for knowledge, I'd be honored. Huh? The General didn't tell you he received word of an urgent matter and said if all's gone well, he should be more than halfway there by now. This is a major matter. I would never lie to an All right, if you need reassurance by Dura's name, I swear it. Well, I mentioned Dura because it would put you...
You say he left, but the ship we arrived on is still... That's right! If he's gone...
Ours, of course. It's much sturdier and built to withstand these unruly tides. I can't have the... Oh, speaking of which, I'll need to arrange proper transport for you as well.
Magister, I think Eldrick is lying. Something's wrong. Good idea. This is a good spot.
Hey! His little gizmo's working like a charm!
Zany, we couldn't find the General.
Scoured the village.
And he's really disappeared. Could he have...
As long as we haven't found his remains, we dwarves are quite particular about these things. We wouldn't toss a body into the...
That somehow makes it sound... Don't talk nonsense. General Hogan wouldn't fall that... What if he found the underground lift in Brimstone? That's possible.
Whoa, whoa. Going down is easy, but getting back up is the hard part. Are you ready for that risk? One wrong step, and it's a one-way trip. Figures you'd say that. All right, then. Looks like you're stuck with me a little longer.
You're coming with us?
You lot have no idea how to navigate down there. I never forgive myself. Besides, thanks to you, my research is progressing nicely. I always repay my debts. So, until you find your...
Yay! All right, let's move.
Not so fast. We need a... When dwarves go mining, we always leave someone at the entrance. If things go sideways, there's at least one person.
So you mean we need someone on the surface to coordinate?
Exactly. Here, Magister, your two tiny friends should stay above ground. If things go south, they can coordinate a rescue.
What? No! Chippy, don't be stubborn. She needs us. But... leave it to us. We'll also continue searching for the general. And if anything All right. Chippy understands. We'll finish our mission. Magister, we'll miss you.
Once you're ready, meet me at the lift.
Zany. Someone told me they spotted a sneaky figure around here. I thought it was just some drunken rambling, but I never... It's been 100 years since you've been home. And now you think you can just...
Given how our relationship is, let's skip the pleasantries.
I don't care where you're headed or what you're up to, but you're not sneaking off with our envoy.
Sneaking off? You're spouting nonsense.
Magister, that dwarf is not like us. We'll handle Zany. Don't worry about whatever she was trying to swindle you into. You're free to go. Your companion has already left. Perhaps you're still hanging around here, but I'd love to keep you company and show you around some more. But
You say the envoy who came with the Magister really left? Say that, Eldrick, stop twisting the truth. I know rebuilding the temple, resurrecting Helthor. Your actions aren't out of faith in Helthor. You just want Helthor.
Exactly. I need magic. I need to wield it with my own hands. Without it, we'll never forge perfect weapons. We'll always rely on magic.
What you're doing is madness. You even dared to harm an Imperial envoy.
Ha ha ha! Treason? Preposterous. Ridiculous. We are not after regime change. The Empire but our dwarven craftsmanship will endure forever. They were just pests in the way. No one can halt the dwarves' pursuit of supreme... Look at these weapons forged from Echorite, Zany. They're already perfect. If we could use magic, we could create artifacts beyond all limits. We could...
Are you out of your mind? For this impossible dream, you'll try...
When faced with the pinnacle of craftsmanship, family, friends...
Stop chasing your delusions!
Without magic, we're just ordinary tinkers, doomed to mediocrity. Don't you want to bring back...
I do, but not through these methods.
Then there's nothing more to say. The future of the dwarves is coming.